Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Therapiss. Today I wanted to talk about time, and mainly time we've spent and time we have left, which I guess constitutes all time in terms of how we look at it from a human perspective. I wanted to talk about this because I'm in a weird position, weird place and time in life. I'm less than 2 months away from taking 6 AP tests, which for those of you who are not part of the American high school curriculum is a lot, and it's probably going to be one of the most important tests of my life by far. Depending on how I perform on these exams, my future could change, or that's what people tell me, and that's what I choose to believe. I'm in my junior year, which means after the AP exams on May, I should start writing college applications starting summer. And I'm in a point of life where I'm preparing a transition into the next stage of life, which is young adulthood from adolescence. And I'm frankly terrified. I feel like what I do right now matters more than it ever has as to how I turn out in the future. And like the worst part of it all is like that terrifying realization is somehow not enough for me to, I guess, just lock in and start like focusing on getting control of my life, like changing my ways for the better. Because it feels as if I'm like powerless to how my life turns out, as I feel like most of how I've turned out so far. It's not to say like I hate myself, I'm like beyond that. I'm like more or less content with where I'm in life. I don't think it could get a lot better than where I'm at currently, but it's also the thought that this won't last. And it also feels like all the good things in life I have, all the position, like the current position I got myself into, can't really be attributed to myself. It really feels like most of it can be attributed to other talented people in my life, not myself. And every time I try to do my own thing, every time I try to like take control of my life, it either ends up failing miserably, which is why many series in my channel thus far have not gone very long nor successful. And it just leads to more disappointment. I'm just let down, and I feel like no matter how much time passes, I can't really take control of my own life. It's like I don't have much time left, but it doesn't feel like it at the same time. You know how in like video games, I mean, most of you are probably like of the video game people demographic. I don't know, I called it like that, like a boomer. You know how like when there's like time challenges in a video game, there's like the music playing that signifies the urgency of the situation you're in. For instance, the Sonic drowning theme, where it goes like da 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 da, and it's like it gets gradually faster. It's supposed to make you anxious. It's telling you to hurry the fuck up because time is running out. And it almost feels like I'm at a point of life where that kind of like urgent video game music should be playing, but I'm just, and I'm like subconsciously aware of it as well. It's just I don't really hear the music. I don't feel it. It's almost as if I'm apathetic to myself. It's like, why don't I care? I'm really running out of time for real this time. I know I've said this multiple times in my life, but I'm really like, this is a once in a lifetime opportunity. At least that's how I choose to believe in it. And it's like, why don't I care? I should care. And I don't know, that's just something I wanted to vent out on, and I wanted to like ask if you guys feel the same way for people in like a transitory period of life, I suppose. Another thing, while we're on the subject of time, no, don't mind me, I'm just gonna keep venting because welcome to Therapiss, is military. For those of you who don't know, I am a male teenager in South Korea, and that means once I hit like 19 or something, I have to like serve a mandatory like military duty since we're technically still at war with folks upstairs. And what that means is like what I'm probably gonna end up doing is once I finish my freshman year in college, I'm gonna have to like put a pause to my, I guess, college life, serve my military duty for 2 years, and once I get back, I'm gonna have to pick things up where I left them and start from my I guess, sophomore year, which isn't like weird. I'm not gonna feel like left out or anything because I'm pretty sure that's what most other like male Korean like international students do in the States or well any other international schools I suppose. But it's just a thought that I'm like wasting 2 valuable years of my life. And it's not like 2 years at the end of my life where like all my motor functions are fucked anyway. It's like 2 years at what many people call the prime time of your life. And that really sucks. And for the longest time, I've considered just ditching military duty, like run away to the States and like fuck my Korean citizenship. I don't like my country anyway. But at the same time, like, why do I care? I've already practically wasted 2 years of my life, far more, in fact. I feel like a lot of the more recent years could have been spent in more productive manners, and in some way, shape, or form, I could say I've wasted those time. So that gets me wondering, like, how much is my time really worth? Is spending 2 years at the military, like, really that big of a waste of life? Like, maybe I'll, I guess, pick up new experience, new knowledge. I'll find like a new passion. I'll meet new people I'd otherwise never have met. And at the same time, I still don't want to go. Like, that fucking sucks. I just want to go to college and like socialize and be a college kid. And these days, generally speaking on the subject of time, I feel like especially with internet and YouTube videos like TikTok, Instagram, all the shorts, whatever, I just really feel like I've been wasting my time a lot more than I ever have in my life, which is horrible because this is a point of time in my life where I should be utilizing and like taking advantage of all available time. Sorry for my failing grammar, but just what I'm trying to get at is I feel like it's an irrational and dysfunctional behavior. Like I'm aware that it's irrational and dysfunctional, but at the same time it feels like I'm almost addicted to wasting time, like how someone can be addicted to like drugs. I guess what I'm trying to get at is time really is the most valuable thing that even money can't really buy yet. It somehow feels like the easiest thing to waste, and it's a cruel joke from God if he even exists. And I guess it's rich coming from me, but if you're a younger viewer or at like a similar, I guess, period of life as I am currently in, I'm not really going to sit here and tell you to live life meaningfully or anything, because like I really don't think I could be saying that, but I just hope you take this video as like a food for thought. Like, you know, maybe think about it every now and then whenever you're wasting time, feel shit about it, maybe even like get up and try to fix your life. I don't know, it could be fun, it could be a worthwhile experience. It most definitely will be a worthwhile experience, and I hopefully can do the same. I wish I can stop wasting time. But whatever, I could be wrong because at the end of the day, this is Therapiss. This has been Therapiss, and yeah, I hope everyone has a lovely rest of their night. Thank you so much for watching, and good night.